look at you. Just look at yourself in the mirror for a second. Really look. You think you made it, don't you? You landed that job. You got that contract. You are finally earning in the currency of the empire. You are bringing home the greenback, the holy grail of global finance. You tell your family back home, or you tell your friends at the bar, that you are earning $5,000, $8,000, maybe even $12,000 a month, and they look at you with envy. They think you are rich. They think you have escaped the struggle. But we know the truth, don't we? You and I, in this quiet room, we know exactly what is happening. You are broke. You are actually poorer now than you were when you earned a weaker currency. You are drowning. You wake up at 6 in the morning with a pit in your stomach that no amount of premium organic coffee can dissolve. You check your banking app, and despite the massive number that hit your account on the 1st of the month, there is nothing left by the 20th. You are a hamster running on a wheel made of solid gold, but you are still just a rodent. You are a rat with a capital R. And today, I am going to vivisect your life. I am going to cut open the belly of your financial existence and show you exactly where the cancer is, because you have fallen for the oldest trick in the book. You think currency equals wealth. You think location equals status. You are a premium poor person. You are wearing the golden chains of the modern slave, and you are polishing them every single day with your sweat and your anxiety. You need to understand that the system you have entered, this dollar-denominated matrix, is not designed to make you wealthy. It is designed to extract value from you with surgical precision. The United States economy and the global dollar economy is the most sophisticated machine ever created for the purpose of separating a fool from his money. It is an engine of consumption that runs on your insecurity. And you? You are the fuel. You are the financial slaughter cattle. You walked right into the slaughterhouse because they painted the door gold. So sit down, shut up, and listen, because I am going to walk you through the 7 lethal poisons you are swallowing every single day. The 7 things that keep you poor, desperate, and pathetic, even though you are earning the strongest currency on the planet. Let's start with the first poison, the one that tastes the sweetest. It is the illusion of the standard of living. This is the primary mechanism of the rat race in the dollar world. You get the dollars, and immediately your brain switches into a new mode. You think that because you earn in dollars, you must live the dollar lifestyle. You move into that apartment complex with the amenities fee, the one with the gym you never use, and the pool that is always crowded. You look at the rent, $2,500 a month. In your head, you justify it. You say, well, that is just 30% of my income. That is what the financial gurus say is okay. You absolute muppet. Do you realize what you are doing? You are buying walls. You are renting air. You are paying a premium for a zip code to impress people who do not care if you live or die. You have succumbed to lifestyle creep before the first paycheck even cleared. You upgrade your phone because everyone around you has the latest model. You upgrade your clothes because you don't want to look like a tourist. You start buying organic, gluten-free, grass-fed air because the marketing told you that regular food is poison. And suddenly, your cost of existence has tripled. You are not living. You are subscribing to a life. You have turned your entire existence into a monthly subscription service where the price hikes are mandatory and cancellation is impossible. You look at the price tag of a dinner, $80 for 2 people, and you shrug. It's just $80, you say. But you forget that $80 invested properly over 20 years is freedom. You are eating your freedom one mediocre steak at a time. This is the trap of the upgrade. The system convinces you that you deserve it. You work hard, so you deserve the nice car. You deserve the nice watch. You deserve the delivery food. No, you deserve nothing but the consequences of your stupidity. You are trading your life force, your hours on this earth, for manufactured comfort that fades the moment you consume it. You are a slave to comfort, a slave to the appearance of success. And that is why you are poor. Because real wealth is not about what you spend. It is about what you keep. And you, my friend, you keep nothing. Now, let's dig deeper into the second poison. And this one is insidious because they turned it into a game. The credit score, the FICO score, the holy number of the American nightmare. You obsess over it. You check it on your phone like it is your heartbeat. Oh, look, my score went up to 750. I am doing so well. You are an idiot. A credit score is not a wealth score. It is an obedience score. It is a metric that tells the banks how good of a little sheep you are. It measures how well you can hold debt, how much interest you can pay without collapsing, and how reliable you are at feeding the system. The wealthy do not care about credit scores in the way you do. They care about liquidity. They care about assets. But you wear your credit score like a badge of honor. And because you have a good score, what do? You leverage it. You use it to buy things you cannot afford to impress people you do not like. You get the platinum credit card with a $500 annual fee because it gives you access to an airport lounge where you can eat stale cheese cubes and drink warm beer before you fly coach. You think you are winning because you got points. Points! You are trading your financial sovereignty for airline miles that have blackout dates. You are playing a game where the house always wins. The system gamified your debt. They gave you a scoreboard for your slavery. And you are cheering because you are winning the game of being a servant. You finance the furniture. You finance the mattress. You finance the phone. You are leveraging your future labor to pay for present garbage. That is toxic leverage. You are digging a hole, and the system is handing you a golden shovel and telling you to dig faster. You are building a castle on a foundation of sand, and the tide is coming in. Then comes the third poison, the most visible one, the automobile. The chariot of the ego. In the dollar world, you are defined by what you drive. So what do? You don't buy a reliable used sedan for $5,000 cash. No, that would be too sensible. That would be beneath you. You lease. You lease a German luxury car or a massive American truck, or that electric vehicle that signals your virtue to the world. You sign a paper that says you will pay $600, $700, maybe $900 a month for the privilege of driving a deprecating asset. Let's do the napkin math, shall we? $900 a month. That is nearly $11,000 a year. Over 5 years, that is $55,000. Plus insurance, plus gas, plus maintenance. And at the end of the lease, you own nothing. You have nothing. You just hand the keys back and do it all over again. You are renting the image of success. You are paying a monthly tax on your ego. You tell yourself you need a safe car. You need a reliable car. You need a car that fits your lifestyle. What lifestyle? The lifestyle of driving to a job you hate to pay for the car that gets you there? It is a circular loop of madness. You are working 2 hours of every single day just to pay for the machine that transports you to work. Do you see the absurdity? Do you see the chains? A car is a tool. It is a metal box with wheels. But the marketing executives, the true geniuses of this evil system, they convinced you that the car is an extension of your soul. They convinced you that if you drive a Honda, you are a failure. But if you drive a BMW, you are a conqueror, and you bought it. You swallowed the hook, line, and sinker. And now you are bleeding cash on the highway, looking cool, but financially dead inside. We are not even halfway through the dissection, and you should be feeling nauseous. Hold on to that feeling. That nausea is your conscience trying to wake up. Let's talk about the fourth poison. The convenience tax. You earn in dollars, so you think your time is too valuable to cook, too valuable to clean, too valuable to walk. You have become a disciple of the gig economy. Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart, TaskRabbit. You have outsourced your basic survival skills to an army of underpaid gig workers, and you are paying a massive premium for it. You order a burrito. The burrito costs $12, but after the delivery fee, the service fee, the small order fee, and the tip, that burrito costs $28. And you pay it. You pay it without blinking because it's just $20. You do this 5 times a week. That is hundreds of dollars a month set on fire because you are too lazy to boil water or make a sandwich. You justify it by saying my time is worth $50 an hour, so if I save an hour cooking, I am making money. No, you are not. Because what do you do with that saved hour? Do you build a business? Do you study the markets? Do you meditate? No. You scroll on TikTok. You watch Netflix. You consume cheap dopamine. You are paying a premium to be lazy. You are bleeding out through 1,000 tiny cuts. The subscription services, the streaming platforms, the gym membership you don't use, the Amazon Prime addiction, where packages show up at your door and you don't even remember what you ordered. You are addicted to the frictionless consumption. The system made it so easy to spend money that you don't even feel the pain of it leaving your account. It is just a click, a face scan, and poof, your wealth is gone. You are a conduit. The money flows from your employer, through you, and straight back to the corporations. You are just a pipe, and a leaky pipe at that. Now, brace yourself for the fifth poison, the silent killer, the one nobody taught you about in school, because the system relies on your ignorance. Tax illiteracy. You are earning dollars, but you don't understand how the tax code works. You look at your gross income and you think that is your money. It is not. You have a silent partner, the government. And if you are a W-2 employee or even a freelancer who doesn't understand deductions and structures, you are getting sheared like a sheep. You don't understand tax brackets. You don't understand the difference between marginal and effective tax rates. You don't contribute to pre-tax accounts because you want the cash now to buy those sneakers. You live in a high-tax state or city because it's cool, giving away an extra 10% of your life for the privilege of stepping over garbage on the sidewalk. You get a raise and you celebrate, not realizing that the raise pushed you into a bracket where you lose benefits or hit a phase out and your real purchasing power barely moved. You are playing a game of Monopoly where you haven't read the rule book. The wealthy use the tax code as a roadmap to get richer. They use depreciation, they use debt, they use corporations. You just pay. You pay everything they ask, and then you pay sales tax on what is left. You are funding the machine that oppresses you because you are too lazy to pick up a book or hire a competent accountant. You think taxes are just something that happens to you? Like the weather? No. Taxes are a game of strategy, and you are losing. You are losing thousands of dollars a year simply because you are ignorant. And in the dollar economy, ignorance is the most expensive luxury of all. Let's move to the sixth poison. This one hurts because it attacks your identity. It is the experience economy. The travel, the festivals, the Instagram moments. You have been brainwashed by social media to believe that if you are not traveling to Europe or Bali or Tulum every 3 months, you are not living a full life. You see your friends posting pictures of their feet in the sand with a cocktail, and you feel that pang of FOMO, fear of missing out. So you book the flight, you put it on the credit card, you stay in the boutique hotel, you eat at the viral restaurant, you take the photo. You post it, you get the likes, and then you come home. And what do you have? You have a memory that is already fading and a debt that is compounding. You are collecting moments, but you are bankrupting your future. You are trading your sovereignty for likes. You are performing wealth for an audience of strangers. But I travel for myself, you say. Do you? Really? If you couldn't take a camera, if you couldn't tell anyone you went, would you still spend $5,000 on that trip? Or would you save it? Be honest. You are a tourist in your own life. You are desperate to prove that you are not a robot, so you spend money to feel human. But true humanity is not found in a resort. True freedom is not found in a weekend getaway. True freedom is waking up on a Tuesday morning with no alarm clock, no debt, and no boss telling you what to do. That is the destination you should be saving for. But you are too busy buying tickets to the distraction show. You are burning your capital on escapism because your reality is so painful that you need to escape it. Fix your reality and you won't need to escape. And finally, the seventh poison. The ultimate nail in your financial coffin. The lack of FU money. This is the result of all the previous 6 combined. Because you spend on the apartment, the car, the credit card, interest, the delivery, food, the taxes, and the trips, you have zero liquidity. You have no cash cushion. You are living paycheck to paycheck, even on a high income. And this makes you a coward. It makes you weak. When your boss disrespects you, you have to take it. When the company demands you work weekends, you have to say yes. When the culture becomes toxic, you have to smile and nod. Why? Because you cannot afford to lose that income for even 1 month. You are terrified. You are walking a tightrope with no safety net. This fear smells. People can smell it on you. The system smells it. That is why they can exploit you. They know you are leveraged to the hilt. They know you have the car payment and the mortgage. They have you by the throat. FU money is the amount of money that allows you to walk away from a bad situation without blinking. It is the money that buys your dignity. And you have traded your dignity for a leased BMW. You have traded your backbone for a subscription to Netflix. You are a high-income slave, a poor premium. You look rich, you smell rich, but you are one corporate restructuring away from ruin. You have built a house of cards, and you are terrified of the wind. So, here is the cold, hard math of your situation. Let's say you make $100,000 a year. That sounds like a lot. It's not. After federal taxes, state taxes, FICA, you are taking home maybe $68,000. That is $5,600 a month. Rent in a cool city? $2,500. You have $3,100 left. Car payment and insurance? $800. You have $2,300 left. Student loans? $500. 1,800 left. Food, utilities, internet, phone. 1,000. You have $800 left. 800 for savings, for investing, for life. One emergency, one medical bill, one car repair, and you are in the red. You are earning 6 figures, but you are living on the edge of a cliff. Do you see it now? Do you see the scam? The number on your offer letter is irrelevant. The only number that matters is the gap. The gap between what you earn and what you burn. And your gap is non-existent. You need to wake up. You need to stop being a consumer and start being a capitalist. You need to declare war on your own lifestyle. You need to cut the fat until you hit the bone. Kill the ego. Sell the car. Move to a cheaper apartment. Cook your own damn eggs. Stop trying to impress the other rats in the maze. They are just as lost as you are. You need to become invisible. You need to embrace the boredom of consistency. You need to find joy in seeing your bank account grow, not your pile of possessions. Sovereignty is not free. It is bought with discipline. It is bought with sacrifice. It is bought by saying no to the shiny things that the system dangles in front of your face. Listen to me. The dollar is a powerful tool, but it is a double-edged sword. It can build you an empire or it can cut your throat. Right now, you are holding the blade. Flip the script. Stop being the fuel for someone else's engine. Become the engine. Stop being the cattle. Become the rancher. The Matrix wants you fat, lazy, indebted, and fearful. It wants you to be a good little consumer who works until he is 65 and then dies quietly in a nursing home, paid for by the sale of his house. Do not give them that satisfaction. Rebel. Rebel by saving 50% of your income. Rebel by driving a 10-year-old car. Rebel by wearing unbranded clothes. Rebel by being free. This is not a game. This is your life. And right now, you are losing. But the game isn't over yet. You can change the trajectory today. But you have to be willing to kill the rat inside you. You have to be willing to suffer the withdrawal symptoms of your addiction to spending. It will hurt. Your friends will think you are crazy. Your family will worry about you. Let them. They are asleep. You are waking up. So, I want you to go down to the comments right now. I want you to make a pact with yourself and with me. I want you to write one phrase to prove that you listened, to prove that you understood the gravity of your slavery. Write, I am not cattle. Write it, own it, stare at it, and then turn off this video, open your bank statement, and start swinging the machete. The race is long, but you don't have to run it. You can walk away. But first, you have to break the chains of gold you forged yourself. Now, get to work.